Good evening, and thank you for tuning in to the Full Blown Friday ALN ALO radio show. So I don't have any music today. I am going to actually be talking about an experience that I had early this morning. I have experiences nearly constantly. I've said every day, but I mean it's more than just daily. It's every time I leave to do anything outside in Phoenix, Arizona. And it's not just in Phoenix. I've been talking about this issue in Maricopa County for a few years now, but it's just gotten to the point here, wherever I've gone, it's been progressively worse with stalking, harassment, solicitation for prostitution. I've gotten license plate numbers. I've gotten photographs of people. I did also mention that I was going to be including that in a feature exclusive on sex trafficking here in Phoenix, which I will be. I'm just hoping that by talking about the people that I know personally with a history, that these random people will stop. Because if you're hearing something about me that is false, then that it would be those would be the only sources. Other than that, um, I don't know where anybody could potentially be getting this information, and that's why I'm talking about it. So if you have any information again about anyone who maybe I don't know has admitted to you or had you, co-conspire with them unwittingly in drug trafficking and sex trafficking and harassment, it would probably be better for you to go ahead and report that to the Phoenix police. Um, Again, this has been going on for quite some time. There's a lawsuit that is being put together and in progress. And I know that there are some people that are pretending to care about this that are kind of making fun of that whole thing too, which, keep doing what you're doing. Lawsuits take time and they also cost money. So I think it's really telling that the entire community that I wanted to actually do something good for is working overtime to just murder me. And you are, right? I mean, what other end do you anticipate coming from planting a large quantity of tramadol inside my storage unit? So there's some people in Phoenix, Arizona who are actively trying to murder me for their own reasons. I don't pretend to understand hate, so I'm not going to even entertain what those reasons might be because I don't know. I haven't done anything to these people. Most of them I don't know anymore. We knew each other between 15 to 30 years ago. I went over that in the video. Again, if people have any questions, they're free to post those questions publicly. If you're pissed off at me, there are ways to contact me on my website. You can find those on the contact page marked with the infinity symbol. Hopefully, you'll be able to reach me and we can communicate about that. But everything in my exclusive reports are true. Um, I'm not doing gossip anymore. Gossip is very, very much not what I want to do with this site. I want to do entertainment, but not gossip. So my exclusives are true. I will back those up with video evidence, court documentation, everything that I've said. Um, you can see that there. But for this particular full blown Friday, I wanted to talk more about somebody who is on my suspect list. His name is Justin Whittam. That is spelled Justin Whittam, Whitham, Justin Whittam. He lives in Glendale, Arizona, I believe. I'm not positive what city he lives in. Justin Patrick Whittam. That is Justin Patrick Whittam. He is one of the suspects on my list for potential drug traffickers. Um, I didn't actually go into too many reasons about him in that video, so I think I will now. I did on my public social media account. One reason I suspect Justin is because he contacted me in 2012 when I was in Las Vegas and had lived there for approximately a year and a half, by finding my phone number that I had listed for my business, and contacting me. and we corresponded for a little while, caught up because I hadn't spoken to the Whittam family in years, having been the ex-girlfriend of their son Kenny and him marrying his cousin. It didn't really seem like the appropriate thing to do to reach out and say, "Hey, how are you?" So I was a little taken aback when Justin did, but I talked to him. I had been isolated at that time for again about a year and a half, and human contact was nice. Um, I talked to Susan, who I did have a close relationship with when Kenny and I were dating in high school, but I again didn't keep in contact with them because Kenny and I broke up when I was approximately 19, 20 years old. And so yeah, beyond that, my video stopped. All right. So beyond that, Justin, he in 96 or 97, I want to say somewhere between 1995 to 1998, let's say, in that range. Justin Whittam was involved in the near beating death of a young man in Peoria, Arizona, potentially the Surprise area now, what is known as Surprise or El Mirage. The young man, I don't remember his name, potentially died, or I don't know if he died. He almost died. So, give me one sec. I need to turn off some notifications here. Um, okay, so let me start that over. Okay, my sound. Is my sound working? Hello? Okay. Yeah, okay, it is. All right. So, anyways, um, yeah, between 1995 to 1998, Justin Patrick Whittam was involved in the near beating death of a young man in Peoria, Arizona, which is potentially now known as the city of Surprise or El Mirage. He was a minor at the time. I believe he was cleared of the charges. The young man is I believe he almost died or he may have died. I'm not positive. So there's that reason. He also threatened me with a baseball bat. He threatened to hit me with a baseball bat over something. I forget what he was angry at me over. But he has a very violent temper. And yeah, in 2012, he reached out to contact me. I saw him, I saw Susan, I saw Ken Whittam Sr. Ken Whittam Sr. gave me his personal cell phone number. This is all information that I've entered into the website as well on the star page at autumnleesnews.com. Click on the star page and you can read this information. You do need to sign up for an account. It is free to sign up for an account to view the faces of pedophiles and the Whittam incest family of pedos. So you will need to sign up an account to view those. But yeah, so I go into this in the blog about the Whittams. I saw them again. They invited me to see Kenny again. I declined. I didn't show up. I returned home to Las Vegas, where Kenny and I corresponded a few times, and then his wife Debbie shut his phone off, and that was that. And I never tried contacting them again. So that's the extent of that. But that's why I suspect Justin. So anyway, some new information I have about Justin Whittam was this morning. Today is Friday, September 26th, 2025. It is the 26th, right? Sure. Yes, Friday, September 26th, 2025. Currently the time is 9:27 a.m., but I'm going to be airing this later, so this is actually pre-recorded. I'm going to be airing this at about 5 on my YouTube channel. But yeah, today's Friday, September 26th. This morning, right around 4:35 a.m., I walked to go get some coffee and was approached by somebody in a white, what appeared to be 2005 Mitsubishi Lancer with a spoiler. It looked like there had definitely been some modifications to the vehicle. Possibly lowered just a little bit, but not like, ground scraping. But yes, it was a white 2005 Mitsubishi Lancer appearing vehicle, I believe, and a man who looked exactly like Justin Whittam was saying something to me that I could not understand